Hi, my name is Jeanette Ramos. I am a student for Duane University for Chem 125. So today for my interactive concept activity, I will be doing a experiment using baking soda and vinegar. So I have some vinegar here, and here's the baking soda, and I'll be mixing these two together to see what chemical reaction happens and see like the physical changes that happen with that chemical reaction. For starters, vinegar, also known as it's a dilute solution of acetic acid in water. So that basically just makes vinegar. And then we have baking soda, which its chemical name is sodium bicarbonate. Okay, so just a few things that I'm going to talk about is I'm also going to talk about the measurements. I don't want to use too much of one thing because, you know, knowing too much or too equal of the same products or reactants, because I don't want to neutralize them. I want a reaction. So my goal today is to see a fizzle in my water bottle after mixing the two reactants together. I will be using a teaspoon of baking soda, and I will place it in this. It's already here, it's already measured out, it's in this paper towel. And the reason I'm using this paper towel is to create a barrier between the baking soda and the vinegar, just to make sure that it doesn't happen too fast, and I allow time to close the water bottle in order to see a proper reaction. Okay, so we're using a cup of vinegar, and I'm just gonna put it here. I'm gonna measure it out. I already measured it out, so I'm just gonna pour it. Okay, and we have to be careful not to spill anything, because if we spill, that will change how we see the reaction, because it changes the amount that's supposed to cause a certain fizzle. Okay, so all right, so I'm going to take my baking soda and drop it into the water bottle filled with vinegar. Okay, so there you go. And close the lid. Okay, and we're just gonna give it a little shake. All right. Okay, as you can see, there's some fizzling now, and it's becoming harder to compress because of the pressure of the gases building up. Okay, so something new is obviously formed. The mixture quickly becomes a foam, sort of foamy product, and it's basically because of the mix of the reaction with the carbon dioxide gases, and you know, so we see the reaction with the carbon dioxide gases. If we use enough vinegar, which it looks like we have, it looks like the baking soda will fully dissolve into the water, into the vinegar. Okay. So that's basically what's happening. This is producing a carbon dioxide gas, basically, and it's forming bubbles. They calm down a little bit pretty quickly. I've done this before, and I think I measured it out more accurately previously. I think I measured out a lot better with the baking soda because I had a longer reaction and a lot more fizzle. So I think because I used such a low amount of baking soda and such a large amount of vinegar, I think it sort of like overtook the baking soda, and the reaction wasn't as prominent as I expected. So it goes to show that measurements are really important here, just to make sure that the chemical reaction is perfect. And it gives me that concept that, you know, placing a certain amount of vinegar and a certain amount of baking soda, it has to be an exact amount in order to create the reaction that we want. So that's basically it. That's my presentation, and thank you so much for watching.